Taurus, the bull, what's up? Hopefully everyone's doing pretty good. Here's your reading for August 1st to the 15th, 2017. Before we get started, I'd like to just take this time to remind you guys that this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I'm going to say that one more time. Here, this is a general reading. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You guys, us readers, we read for the masses. So in your guys' case, Taurus, that includes sun, moon, and rising. Sometimes Venus, sometimes 10th house, sometimes 7th house, depends. But, guys, we read for the masses. So that's all of them, or all of you guys, sun, moon, rising, and everyone else in between, together as one. So this is for the collective. You may be part of the minority. If that's the case, then you have to take little bits and pieces from this reading and put it together, and then apply what resonates to your situation. And also, guys, sometimes in my readings, I'll kind of go on one tangent about one idea and then maybe on another, and then I'll bring it back. I may not bring it back. It kind of just depends. Due to, its general nature, I would just want to get as many messages as I can out there. So, like I said, just go ahead and take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Also, remember to watch your sun, moon, and rising sign for refined clarity. And what you do is the same thing as what I just said right now about the generals. You just take the bits and pieces, you put it together, and apply it to your guys' unique situation. Which leads me to my next point. If you guys would like to book a private reading, check the description box for a description. A link. They're available for you guys. So you can go ahead and book your appointment, and we can go ahead and delve into your guys' situation, your unique situation. And when you guys book a reading, that's for sure. The entire spreads, every message, the cards, everything will relate to your unique situation, okay? All right, I'm going to go ahead and give you guys your astrology. Oh, first, I wanted to also tell you guys, if you guys want to skip the intro, and if you want to skip the astrology and all that in between and everything, go ahead and check the comments section. There's a timestamp there available for you guys. I provided for you guys. It's going to be the first comment. It's pinned. So it's the very, very first comment there for you guys. So you guys can skip everything. Let me say that one more time. Check the comments section for a timestamp to skip the intro and the astrology and everything else in between it, okay? All right, let me give you your astrology. Here's for a sun sign, Taurus. Sometimes it can bleed off into a rising, just depends. If it does, I'll go ahead and let you guys know in the forecasts or in the little sections that go down. Okay, Taurus, so for August 2017, it may be a month where the house of career is overshadowed by the house or family. You may need to attend to your household issues and focus on maintaining harmony in your relationships. You may need to seek the assistance of others pertaining to your goals in life. You may need to go by consensus, and asserting yourself is not advisable this month. The presence of Mars in Taurus this month may arm you with exact opposite traits. The progress of this depends on how well you balance aggression and collaboration. In terms of career, professional matters may be in the background this month. This may supply you with enough time to formulate your plans for future growth and the ways in which to make your dreams come true. Environments at the workplace may also not be very congenial. In terms of love, relationships, and partnerships, for a couple Tauruses, problems in relationships may arise due to the interference of family members. However, they may be solved with mutual understanding and patience. For single Tauruses, due to Mars being in Taurus this month, you may face some heartbreak due to unsettling relationships and friendships. In terms of health may need to be watched for most of the month. You may need to attend to any minor problems promptly before they become serious or spiral out of control. Overall, Taurus, August 2017 forecasts that you may need to go slow this month and plan for the future. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and bless the deck and we'll get started. Guardian Angels of Love and Light, Ancestors, lost and known in the seas of time, please intercede into this reading to provide Taurus with the clarity and direction as to which he or she seeks. And please grant me, the reader, the objectivity to read the cards and relay every single message as they're meant to be. Okay, Taurus, we're coming into the reading with the Six of Wind right here. Okay. Okay, Taurus. So, here, you, for some reason, Taurus, there's just something, Taurus, you really feel like you can't walk away from, or you don't want to. In your thoughts alone, I mean, we have the Devil here. We also have the Eight of Water reversed, the Father of Earth upright, and then the Brother of Water upright. The Empress reversed. If maybe you have Scorpio in your chart, or if maybe you need to cross watch, check out the Scorpio video, because, or the Scorpio reading, I should say. They got the Empress in the same position, and they also got the Nine of Wind in reverse, but in their thoughts. Okay. Oh, you could be dealing with maybe, well, I mean, maybe a Libra. In this deck, I'm not really sure, or sure why I should say, but Justice, well, it's karma, but Justice is actually this, the Roman numeral, or the numerology of Justice is actually judgment, and then judgment is, this is the number of justice. You see how I'm like confused, but it's okay. I mean, I got it together for you guys. But yeah, so basically justice is judgment, and then judgment is justice in terms of the Roman numerals. I'm not sure why in this deck it's like that, but I just want to let you guys know that. Okay, so yeah, I mean, specifically maybe a Libra. You also maybe could be dealing with another Earth sign, possibly Virgo, Capricorn, or another Taurus. Okay, so not wanting to walk away. I want to talk about the Eight of Water a little bit. Okay, the Eight of Water, when it's in reverse like this, or the Eight of Cups, this is kind of, it can mean two things. I mean, but I think the main thing I really want to speak about here is that the Eight of Water in reverse is just, it's not, like I said, just not wanting to really walk away. Or you also feel like, too, I mean, what it can mean as well is not really wanting to walk away because you feel like you may miss something. Or you feel as though, like I said, maybe miss something, or you're in fear that maybe you'll have some regrets about leaving the situation. And it's funny that I say that. I mean, because you come into the reading with the Six of Wind or the Six of Swords. I see here, Taurus, that there was some deception. But are you unsure of the deception? Because when the Six of Wind or Six of Swords is upright, it's someone or something is about to come to light. But they're leaving traces of its existence, or of their existence in terms of being there. Hmm. What's going on to us? Like, what are we creating? What are we holding on to? I want to go back to your thoughts or what's crowning you. Oh, yes, you could be dealing with a Capricorn too. I'm sorry, I didn't say that. Who's this? Or what is this? I mean, it's the devil card, obviously, but in terms of your situation, this thing or person, Taurus, is causing a lot of confusion. But I'm feeling like you know what's going on, but I feel like a little bit of denial is going on. This either can be this card here specifically, can be something or some, let's go with something in you, Taurus, or this can be about a relationship. And then in its case, it's going to be someone. What are they doing or what is it doing, Taurus? Things are not moving in your favor. They're not going in your favor. But there's a need to hold on. Because I see here not wanting to walk away, even though you need to. And sticking around, like I said in the beginning, to wait around on an issue. But I can see, Taurus, that you're battling with yourself. You're going back and forth. You're going back and forth in terms of you know what you need to do and you know the stability that you need to provide for yourself, or the stability that is actually coming or is going on in here. Like, I feel like you have it. But the devil's involved, the devil card, I should say, is involved in this. And I can also see you're trying to make exceptions or more like concessions, maybe, for this devil card. You're seeking ways of trying to make it work. But there's something going on. There's deception going on here. Okay, Taurus, I mean, we're not obviously not creating things, at least of positivity. Why is judgment here? I mean, not really judgment, but a kind of, I guess. But justice leads to judgment, but justice. Why is justice here? I mean, I'm trying to be a little bit kind here, but I'm just going to say it how it is. You need to stop fooling yourself, Taurus. You've already seen what's going on. You know what's going on, dude. Like, you are, you don't want to, Taurus. You don't want to see what's really going on. You don't want to admit it to yourself. And obviously, Taurus, I really think, and I feel like you are so focused on trying to save whatever this is. And you're working yourself up, Taurus, tier by tier by tier of your patience and of you're putting yourself through mental agony and mental misery, Taurus. You're trying to keep the stability and you're trying to maintain it, yes. I feel like these two cards here, the Eight of Water in reverse, Father of Earth here, upright, is connected precisely to the Six of Wind here, and then precisely to the Seven of Water here. The Seven of Water is like the Seven of Cups. The illusion of success, Taurus. So many decisions that need to be made. But you know that this person or this something, what they're up to, and you don't want to walk away, and you're trying to implement it into your environment, but it's causing you to make the concessions for that or this for this person or this something, Taurus, choosing to not look at it. Okay? But why are we choosing to not to look at it if things aren't actually going in our favor, and if we're going back and forth with ourselves in terms of, oh, it's it right? No, it's not right. Okay, yeah, but it's okay. No, it's not. If you have to do that, Taurus, it's probably not right, and it's not going to work. Because when we make the right decision, Taurus, look what follows. The beginning of new ideas, the beginning of starting something new. I'm not doing things the old way anymore. Then you have the Two of Water or the Two of Cups. The union of two souls. Now it can be either a couple, you with someone else, or this can just be trusting yourself, Taurus, and knowing and trusting your intuition and not ignoring it. Because I really feel like you know what's going on. Taurus, we can't do this to ourselves. Because you want to know why? When you attempt, let's say that, to convince yourself, Taurus, you're very practical. And when you try and play games with yourself and tell yourself, no, everything's fine, and you're choosing to ignore what needs to be done and who and what deserves a certain type of treatment or a certain type of outcome, you work yourself up, Taurus, to anxiety, and you work yourself up to being completely exhausted. And then you don't even have the energy to even look at the situation for what it is because you're so exhausted and so tired. And when that happens to us, we tend to lash out and we tend to hold things in as well. And that denial, Taurus, is only going to last for so long. See, but why are we allowing that denial to control us? What are you afraid that you're going to miss out on? Are you thinking, oh, okay, well, maybe they'll change or it'll change? It will. I don't know why I'm picking up Taurus that maybe there's something that you did. Or, okay, wait. It's something like that you did or that you feel the need to. Okay, when I say that you did, sorry, let me bring it back. When I say that what you did, maybe this person or this something is on like a blackmailing kind of situation involved. Like where maybe if you leave this person or there's something that you'll get caught in the crossfire. Also, I'm picking up, Taurus, that if it does have to do with another person, that you feel like you owe this person something, and you're kind of allowing them just to kind of trample over you and trample all over your heart. And it's a way of punishing yourself. But it's only going to work for so long. You're only going to allow this for so long until you just explode. Because like I said, obviously things are not working in your favor. You want this. I can see it there. But there's a reason why it comes after this. Or, I'm sorry, there's a reason why this comes after this. And I believe that God or your higher power is showing you, Taurus, that the results are not viable. And what happens when you choose to not look at these situations and you choose to ignore them and you choose to just go along with the flow when you know that they're wrong? It's going to, like I said, it's going to build you up. And then justice will be served. And it may adversely affect you as well. But I feel, Taurus, that until justice gets served, it's going to continue to affect you and it's going to continue to cause you to have to make those decisions. But I see when I say you're afraid of something is because the Seven of Cups here or the Seven of Water It has to do with seeing so many different options because you have a lot of them, but you don't want to pick one because you feel like there's always a bad and a good to a situation, yes. But not making a decision, Taurus, is just as worse as making the wrong one and having stagnation. Come out of it and choosing to put yourself through turmoil. But that's a choice, Taurus. Like I said, you want this to work in terms of applying it, but it's not going to work, Taurus. It's not. And I normally don't like to say like it's not or have definitive answers like that or advice like that because it's a little unethical, but at the same time, Taurus, when it needs to be said, it needs to be said. And I feel like you need to come back. You need to ground yourself again, Taurus. Because I mean, even the Mother of Earth here is in reverse. So you have the Father of Earth upright, but then the Mother of Earth in reverse. So it seems, Taurus, like we are adding to our environment that we think, the things that we think are going to work, and that are going to be able to uphold a solidified infrastructure. But really, what's being created? Okay, first of all, what's being created? But what are we maintaining? Are we maintaining it, or are we just maintaining something completely different because we don't want to look at it? Why? Look, Taurus, let me show you something. It's funny that I was talking about judgment, right, with this card here. Because look what came up next. It says resurrection here, but this is judgment in this deck. And then followed by the Ten of Swords, right? And then followed by the Four of Wind or the Four of Swords. Strength in reverse. You could maybe be dealing with the Leo as well. And then the Two of Pentacles in reverse, Taurus. Taurus. Oh, these are your advice cards, by the way. I mean, I just pulled them, but see, when we apply or add the negativity to our environment, Taurus, we end up trying or attempting, or we do, maintaining the negativity within the environment. And that's when it leaves you unsettled because security, like I always say, every time, it always seems like it always comes back to this point. The security, it's number one to you, and you're just, this is affecting it adversely, but we're choosing to allow it to. And I think that's when judgment comes up, because it comes to the point where it's like you're going to end up judging yourself, Taurus. You're going to end up saying, oh my God, like, what am I doing? It's going to lead to that point. And what's to follow, Taurus? The Ten of Swords or the Ten of Wind. Followed by the Four of Wind or the Four of Swords, which is okay, Taurus, because I like it. This is normally a good card. But you see, when I see it like this, I see it as like, okay, we're sad, we hit rock bottom, we are hurt and we're sad and we're at the bottom. Look, the Nine of Wind here is in reverse, Ten of Wind here, Nine of Swords, Ten of Swords. There is, when I was talking about that, Taurus, about not wanting to look at everything or the situation for what it is, and getting yourself so upset, because this is what it leads to. This is next. And then you want to go into a moment of contemplation, Taurus. And I feel like when that happens, and you have that moment where you actually think about things, and then you continue to allow this to go on and to perpetuate, that's when the strength is in reverse, Taurus. Because you don't feel confident in yourself or in your environment. Because what's in it? What's being created from it, Taurus? That's why we're trying to seek new ways of applying our emotions and of how we can actually maybe understand it a little bit more. When I see this card in the Spirit Tour, I kind of like, I'm coming to the conclusion that it's like trying new ways. Oh, maybe if I did this, or maybe if I did that, this or that person will stay and they won't leave, because we can change them or we can change it. But Taurus, look how hard you're working at actually doing that, and what's coming of it. Not feeling balanced, Taurus, not feeling like you can handle everything that gets thrown at you. Since when, Taurus? Because that's not who you are. This is completely goes against who you are. You'd be damned if you let someone hold you down, or try to control you, or try to prevent the security from actually prevent someone from infiltrating your locked gates that are triple locked. But yet you're doing it, Taurus. You're allowing that to come into your space, and you're allowing it to actually happen. Oh man, I'm starting to kind of feel like I'm getting very agitated, and when I usually get strong feelings like that, I mean, I am empathic, but when I start to pick up those things and my tone changes, I know that it's serious, and I feel, Taurus, that you are becoming very annoyed, working yourself up to exhaustion, but most importantly, working yourself up to being very irritated. And when are we going to release it? It's funny that I say release, and all of a sudden I saw someone in a cage when I said that. I mean, it kind of comes like that, or, that usually happens, or that's a result of it. Of, releasing someone. But why are you choosing to allow this person or this thing to keep you in that cage? But yet you don't want to release it, and you don't want to walk away because you're afraid of what could come of it. I hate that I don't really have an answer for you, Taurus, but this is crazy. Normally I don't do this many cards, but look. One of water, or Ace of Cups. Four of fire, or Four of Wands reversed. I'm going to put this up here. Look, Taurus. One of wind. One of earth. 10 of cups. Five of earth. It's pretty clear, Taurus, that we need to start over. It's time for a new beginning. Seriously, Taurus, like, when does it happen like that? I mean, yeah, the Ace of Cups came out first, and then the Four of Fire. But Taurus, one of wind and then one of earth, Ace of Swords and then Ace of Pentacles. Right after that. We need to start over, because you don't have any celebration in your life. You don't even have the commencing of a beginning. See, because the four of fire or the four of wands, when it's upright, it means a celebration, but it's the first step. It's like it's winning the first battle in a sense, or winning. It's the first layer that was laid down properly, so therefore you can build upon it. But when it's in reverse, it's the exact opposite, Taurus. And then 1, 1, 1. When we change that, Taurus, and we get rid of this right here, and we start over, and we learn from this what we need and what we want, Taurus. 10 of cups, 10 of water right here. And then the 5 of pentacles, or the 5 of earth. And I feel, Taurus, that if we don't reach this point, this is what's going to happen. We're going to feel like we're going to be left out in the cold. You know what? Okay, yes, that can happen. All of a sudden, I picked up something right now. It's funny. We must leave this thing or this person out. Because when you start over, and then you reach that point of 10 of cups, okay, when you're happy, Taurus, and you drop this, that's what's going to be left out in the cold. Like that, I literally got a vision in my head right now. Like, that's crazy. But it begins with you, Taurus. You have to start over again, but you have to make that decision. You have to hang out and see what's going on, but most importantly, make the decision. And it's going to happen when stagnation is over, because you can't continue to be stagnant like that. This isn't working for you, Taurus. It's not. Okay, let's pull a Jesus card. I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd giveth his life for the sheep. John 10:11. According to your faith, be it unto you. Matthew 9:29. Who's the good shepherd, Taurus? Is the shepherd good? You, Taurus, lead your pack. Because if the shepherd's not following instruction, the shepherd doesn't, the source of him isn't great. Like the source of this whole situation, he's not going to bear good fruit, nor lead his sheep into prosperous positions or into prosperity. But it's going to take you changing it, Taurus, though, because it's going to be according to your faith. But like it says, be it unto you. It depends upon your type of faith that you have, right? But it's your choice. And that's what I told you, Taurus. This is your choice here. This is also your choice if you want to feel like the 5 of Pentacles and the 5 of Earth are left out in the cold, in misery. But this is what it brings you, or this here, it or this person brings this to you, and it prevents everything else from happening. It's clear, Taurus, you have to start over and you just have to do it. And you can't hold on anymore. You're going to have to walk away, Taurus. You're going to have to walk away. You need to walk away. And I know it seems like maybe you worked a lot for this, but you have to walk away, Taurus. You really do. Because there's no celebration nor a completion of any type. Even the commencing of a completion is not there. It's clearly telling you, Taurus, you have to start over. You do. All right, Taurus, I hate to have to deliver something like that, but no, it's all in your faith, Taurus. It's your faith in God or your faith in your higher power. Because what are you doing? You're leading. But lead, be the good shepherd now, and lead and start over by leading positivity. But it's going to be your choice and according to your faith, but it's going to be unto you. All right, Taurus, okay, so let's go ahead and read. If you like, check out John 10 and Matthew 9. There'll be something in there for you, okay? All right, Taurus, I'll see you mid-month, the 15th to the 31st of August, or any other random video that I put out, okay? Be strong. Make that change, Taurus. Be the change that you require, right?